Hello Pisces, it's Lisa, and here is your November 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, so Pisces, let's see what's in store for you for November. So the overall message for you Pisces, ooh, nice, is the World. So the World is the best card in the deck. It's getting everything that you want in the material world. Happiness, fulfillment, great relationships, good career, health. It's a really positive card. Okay, and then the challenge that you have this month is resolute action. So with it being a challenge, this is kind of setting goals, really kind of moving forward towards the goals that you have towards getting all of this. And again, you know, the world is relative, right? So it's not that you're going to get everything this month. You're going to be moving towards it. You are going to achieve certain things, and then you just keep going and going, right? And it's just having resolute action and kind of going, okay, I'm going to achieve the goals that I want to achieve. And this month, it just kind of, I know there's that push-pull energy that was for a couple of weeks is kind of affecting a lot of the signs going forward for the next couple of months. So there is this energy of being motivated, but then not motivated at the same time. So it's just kind of dealing with that energy of having resolute action and keep going. And then where you need to focus this month, Pisces, is having mental clarity. So it just feels like with the eclipses, especially, things may have been a little foggy. You didn't know exactly what steps you need to take. So although you want to achieve certain things, you might be at a place where you're like, well, I don't know what to do next, or I don't know how to get to certain things, or if I'm going down the right path towards the things that I want. So things might just not be clear, but then this month you need to kind of focus on making things clear. So it's kind of like, okay, this is what I want. This is who I want to be. This is what I want to accomplish. And then the more you're clear on what it is, not only do you manifest that with the universe, but you start to set your resolute action and start making it happen. So it feels like, when we set like New Year's resolutions and we have all this motivation to get to it, and then it slowly starts to fade away, right? And we forget why we were so motivated to achieve certain things in our lives. So this is sort of the same kind of feeling where you, with the resolute action, is just like you're kind of losing that resolute action, or you're having a hard time connecting to it. So you have to kind of refocus and get clear about why you're doing what you're doing and why you want to accomplish things. And when you do that, then you can connect to your resolute action again. And then what you don't see coming this month is, I don't know, we'll reveal it in a moment. Okay, so Pisces, the World, that's getting everything that you want, attaining everything that you want in the material world. It's success. The universe, when the universe and our loved ones on the other side, spirit, talk about success, that's not just about, material gains. It's about being a good parent or being a good partner. It's, being happy and healthy. And so it's success across the board, right? And so you're moving towards that. You all may be at different stages, but you are moving towards attaining it. They're saying someone brings you information that helps you move in that direction. So you just need to kind of take their information. It's really kind of emotionally rewarding, and it helps you. It can also shake you up a little bit because it can kind of be like, wow, okay, I see now. And then you move forward. There's the Tower. The Tower is a shift that shifts in your life, and it kind of grounds you, and then you can really start moving forward. Again, with the World card, it may resonate different for some of you. Some of you might get everything that you're looking for, that you've been working for. And it's kind of like, oh my God, I can't believe this has happened. Like, what the frick, right? So it's just kind of like that moment of shift or change. It could be something being taken away or a ton of good stuff coming in, and it shifts things, right? And then it's just kind of moving forward with that. The King of Wands is just what I said. It's just about focusing on what you can do in the now and being present in the now and being open to opportunity. But it's just kind of doing what you need to do, right? And focusing on that and not getting distracted. The Six of Swords is that you've earned this success. You've earned this happening. You've earned, achieving certain things in all areas of your life, and you need to just keep going forward. The great thing is you're coming out of rough water and you're moving into calmer waters, and some of the goals that you've set are not that far off. So you just need to keep moving forward. And understand the Tower is shifting you towards bigger and better things. Even if it's something like, oh my God, I can't believe, I got this news. Say if it's about health and fitness. The Knight of Cups is a doctor. They bring you information, say, hey, you're pre-diabetic. And then you're like, okay, that shifts your life. And then you're like, okay, I need to focus on this. I need to focus on what I can do, move forward. And then it moves you towards some of your goals, which actually flow into other goals. So it makes everything in your life move forward other than not just the one thing. So it's understanding certain things shift us to get us in the proper direction. The challenge is having resolute action, right? It's kind of, and that can be because of the Tower that happens. So the Tower might be like, something that shifts you and you're like, well, I was heading in this direction and now this has shifted me. And now what do I do, right? Your goal is still your goal. You just might have to go a different way, or maybe leading you to even bigger than you thought, right? So you have to kind of work through your resolute action, reset your goals and push through them and have resolute action. But I know sometimes it can be hard. Yeah, so there's the stress and worry. The Nine of Swords is a warning card. It's telling you not to do that, which I know is easier said than done at times. It's interesting because for some of you, like I said, it may be that something was taken away or something happened that you're kind of like, oh, that's taking me away from everything that I wanted, the world, right? But it really is getting you there. You just need to adjust, right? And then others, it could be that everything's happening and you're like, oh my God, I can't deal with all this. And it's like, yes, you can. Stop stressing and worrying and just start doing. Refocus and start doing, right? Because no matter what, it gets you to bigger and better things. It's just whichever way it's coming to you. The King of Swords is about being proactive and making things happen. So it's really kind of putting your head down and doing what you need to do. The Queen of Wands is about you shining, you coming center stage. It really, either way, however it's happening to you, Pisces, it is getting you to you coming center stage, shining, and being the best version of yourself. And it really feels like almost in every area of your life. Because a lot of times when I do the readings, it's like, oh yeah, this is all about career, this is about love. This feels like it flows into everything. It may happen in one area of your life, but it flows into everything in your life and you just shine. And you're like, you step forward as a leader, being 100% authentically yourself. It's really positive. And what you need to do when you go through this process, and this is what's stopping you from having resolute action this month, is the shadow side, which is the devil and Rider-Waite. And it's all about just quieting that subconscious, that shadow side of you, that devil on your shoulder that tells you you can't shine, you can't accomplish this, you suck, right? And fills you with fear and doubt and insecurity. If you're trying to make some changes, like if it was like the scenario with the doctor, it's like, you can't make those changes. Eat that cake. So you're diabetic, right? Like that's what the devil does, right? So it's kind of like, no, you need to quiet that devil. You need to kick that devil off your shoulder, lock it in a box, whatever you need to do. You need to get control of the devil, be very aware of it, and don't let it stop you from shining and moving towards your goals. Okay, so then where you need to focus is being very clear on what it is you want in your life, where you're moving towards, and who you are. It's just being very clear about it, right? I know some of you are probably going, but I'm not clear on it. You are clear about certain things. You're very clear about who you are. You can be clear about what challenges you have, what things you want to change, what you would ideally love to have in your life. And then you start moving towards them. And this is about victory. So you're going to have some light bulb moments where it's like, ding, this is what I need to do, right? And some of it can be because of these towers and these things that are pushing you forward, right? They may be giving you this mental clarity where it's kind of like, oh, I see, duh, that's what I need to do. Don't overthink and overanalyze, just keep moving forward, right? Think and do. The Eight of Wands is about things happening fast. And the more that you have mental clarity, the faster things will happen in your life. It is also about travel. So some of you may be traveling. It may be that this light bulb moment tells you you need to travel somewhere, or you may travel and that gives you a light bulb moment. Like, I see, this is what I need to do, right? It kind of gives you a new perspective. The Five of Wands is just staying out of conflict. Stay focused. You got stuff to do. Don't get pulled into drama, conflict, whatever. It's like being an eye of a storm, right? Just kind of keep your head down and do what you need to do. Build boundaries with people and move forward. The King of Cups is very similar. It's all about, the King of Cups to me is the serenity prayer. It is about focusing on what you can do, letting go of what you can't control, right? You can't control certain things. So just focus on what you can control, which is your actions and your attitude mostly, right? And then that's how you make things happen. So just do that in this month and things start to move in the direction you want them to move in. And you get more mental clarity when you do that and you're not distracted. Because when you're not focusing on all the things that you can't control and you're focusing on what you can control, you can be very clear about what it is that you want to happen. Okay, so what you don't see coming, Pisces, is you shining this month. So you've had that twice, the Queen of Wands, you coming center stage, you shining just by doing, being very clear about who you are and what you want in your life. You need to stop worrying and stressing about shining because there's a lot of us that want to just be like kind of behind the scenes, right? Or in something. And it's like, no, you need to come center stage. You need to shine. You need to show people who you are, 100% authentically yourself. Don't worry about what people think or say, or don't worry about those things. Who cares? Just be you. Again, I know it's easier said than done, but you can do it. The High Priestess is about listening to your intuition, learning to trust your intuition, listening to it, allow it to guide you. Balance your head and your heart with your intuition. So your intuition always tells you the truth, your gut instinct. Your head might be like, don't do it. And your gut might be like, I think you need to do it. So listen to your gut and follow your gut. You are moving towards victory. So you have both victory cards in this reading. You are moving towards it. And then it is that you earn this success. Nobody handed it to you. Nobody, people might help you and guide you, but ultimately you do the work. And when you do the work, you move towards big success happening, fulfillment, but it is like that you need to do it. Nobody can do it like you. There might be, a ton of people that do exactly what you do, but no one does it like you do it. So you need to own that, move forward, shine, and then all the success starts to happen. Really interesting, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that helps me grow my channel and helps me keep doing these. Have a fabulous month, and I'll talk to you soon.
You drive an affordable car to get yourself to work. You drive an expensive car to keep you there.